Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Desk of Judgement, where we'll be looking at a variety of animation over the course of the year. I'm Bradley Wellman, and today we'll be taking a look at Astartes. Warhammer 40,000 or 40k is difficult to describe. 40k is not a movie or a game, but rather it's an aesthetic. It began its life as a tabletop war game in the 1980s, and it now encompasses all forms of media from video games to books to films. The main draw of 40k is its grim, dark setting, where traditional moral distinctions of good and bad are obscured in the darkness of the far future, where there is only war. 40k has enjoyed only niche popularity, but if you're watching this, you most likely have seen a Space Marine, even if you don't know what one is. And that is where Astartes draws its title from. Space Marines in 40k are referred to as Astartes because Space Latin. I feel like I must provide a brief background on the 40k universe, as writing a script in order to cover this short film without providing any exposition would be nearly impossible. It is the 41st millennium and mankind is at war. Uniting the belief in the immortal and divine emperor of mankind, humanity has established a galactic empire that has existed for 10,000 years. This is the most repressive state imaginable, with any doubt in the emperor's divinity or disobedience to authority being swiftly punished.
Face your heresy!
Traitors and heretics are not the only foes humanity has to face, as numerous alien races such as the Tyranids and Orcs press in from all sides, all the while the demonic forces of chaos seek to bring down mankind. Serving as humanity's bulwark against this terror are the Space Marines, genetically engineered super soldiers with 2 hearts and towering over a normal man at 8 feet tall. There's the Imperial Guard, composing the quadrillions of normal human soldiers deployed across the galaxy. And then there's the Inquisition, who works in the shadows to weed out the Emperor's foes. This is a dark galaxy, where ideas such as scientific progress, freedom, and peace have long been forgotten, and only slaughter and decay remain. Astartes is an independent project, written and animated by one guy. It was released in the form of 5 mini-episodes ranging from 7 minutes to 90 seconds, getting longer as the project continued on. As of September 2020, there are 5 parts in the series, and work is still ongoing. I will warn you that if you want to watch this yourself, a background of 40k is going to be necessary, as there is very little dialogue or exposition for newcomers to grasp onto. The only background information that's provided for viewers is the fact that the Agosa uprisings have been checked, and the Retributor Astartes are hunting the remaining leaders of the revolt. As the series goes on, the viewer follows the Astartes as they clear a vessel and uncover an alien device. Astartes is notable because of its accurate portrayal of 40k. The weapons, armor, and general aesthetic is wonderfully presented in this short 12-minute film. The bolters, the signature weapon of a Space Marine, are shown in their full power. Human-sized enemies are blown apart and their raw, penetrating power is on full display. Compared to games such as Dawn of War or even Space Marine, which treat the bolter as simply an assault rifle,
It fires self-propelled projectile rounds, the roar of which strike confusion and fear into the hearts of the enemy.
Astartes is a breath of fresh air for 40k fans. Continuing the trend of how it portrays Space Marines, unlike Dawn of War 2, these Marines are silent and effective warriors, without the colorful battle cries you would find in games like Dawn of War. An interesting tidbit is that throughout the short, you will never see an Astartes miss a shot. This further cements the idea that these Marines are superhuman warriors. Astartes gets the small things right. That's what makes it so beloved. Small details such as the way the Marines bless their weapons while they prepare for battle, and how their transport is escorted through enemy fire, the hulking sound of the armor as they make their way through the ship, and the portrayal of Psychers set the Astartes apart from both other fan-made projects and official Games Workshop-produced media. Compared to something such as the 2003 Ultramarine film, or even the upcoming Angels of Death, Astartes is able to stand amongst them and even surpass them in some ways. However, Astartes is not without its faults. As I said earlier, knowledge of 40k is required prior to viewing. I consider myself a 40k buff, and even I had problems discerning what was going on near the conclusion of Part 5. I had to go look up theories on the wiki, and if any piece of media requires a viewer to look up fan theories to understand basic story elements, then that media has failed to tell a cohesive story. If you don't know what a Catan is or what the Sergeant's First Company is, then you'll have a difficult time deciphering the story. This is made for 40k fans by a very passionate 40k fan. Astartes is definitely worth a watch, especially with its short runtime of 12 minutes. If you consider yourself a 40k fan, you should definitely check it out. If you have never heard of a Space Marine in your life, I would recommend that you skim over the 40k wiki and get a cursory understanding of 40k and then jump in. Thank you for joining me as we explored Astartes. See you on the next Desk of Judgment. Have a good night.
What's up? We're back again in Animation Nation, playing a little more Guess That. Another music edition, so naturally they decided to start with the two most gifted ears for this kind of thing. So my button, when I hit it, it's gonna sound a little like that. And Brad, if you wanna go ahead and hit yours. His is way cooler, but I'm totally not salty about it. Let's get started, Nick. I'm Nolan.
And I'm Brad.
I am, I've been told no one can hear me or understand me, so I am this person. I am this person. I'm Josh.
Hello, my name is Mariah, and I am going against Josh today for Guess That.
Gotta get the blood warm.
Gotta get the blood running right now. Competition. Okay.
Thank you for reminding us to state our names, Nick. I appreciate you heavily. Now we can get started with the game. I hope so too.
Okay, first song.
That's the Agni Kai theme from Avatar. Yeah, that's a point.
That is the Agni Kai thing, right?
I want to say that old Tarzan show. No. No. Okay.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Okay, I see how we're starting off. Okay.
Would you have gotten that one? Have you seen Avatar?
I have, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I hesitated for that half a second.
For that half a second, that's all I needed to swoop on in there.
I'm gonna guess Journey.
I will tell you it is a very, very famous cartoon.
How famous we talking?
It's debated on whether it's an anime or a cartoon.
Avatar, Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Close enough. It's the Agni Kai from Avatar.
No.
I was about to say you need to you should press the button. You did.
No, I'll give you that point.
I was saying that's kind of like an answer. He gave me the answer basically.
Yeah, I'll give you the point. Close enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would be the torture dance from JoJo's Part 5. Yeah, it's the torture dance.
All right, I can come back to this. This is easy.
That is the torture dance from JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
I was about to break this button, but you know.
I was just about to work.
Just grand slam it
it's a
into another
torture dance.
dimension.
Like you would have seen pieces flying.
Whatever this is, I want to watch this. This is funky. What is this?
Is it from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
What? What?
It sounds like something.
What?
From there. It sounds like something from there.
What? You doing Will Smith dirty? I don't know what this is. I need to watch this. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say Boondocks.
No.
Damn.
I wish. It's the portrait dance theme from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Park.
That's on my watch list.
Hellsing.
Oh my. This song makes me feel like I hate my parents. Oh my goodness. What the hell is it?
I have no idea. I was gonna say, I'm gonna throw out Tower of God because I haven't seen it maybe. No? Okay.
Berserk.
Is it Soul Eater?
King and Ashra, I think. Okay.
What was it?
Okay. King and Ashra.
Yep, have not seen King and Ashra. Yep. Yep.
It was a
I'm sure it is, but boy, have I not seen it.
No, the answer is King and Ashra.
Never even heard of that.
Really good answer.
Never heard of it.
That's a wrestling anime?
Yes. It's more like the Daddy Problems anime.
The daddy problems?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Nick, whatever you into, I'm here for it.
You should get this.
I should. Now you've raised the expectations.
Brad was given a hint before filming.
Oh, this wasn't the one I gave the hint.
Oh, then you should just know this one. All right.
All right. Starting now.
Which means I have to. It's the Rick and Morty theme.
Rick and Morty.
Wait a minute.
Is it Ben 10?
No.
Sorry,
I heard the little electric thing at the end. Oh, come on.
Sorry, Brad.
I don't watch Rick and Morty though. What are you on about, Nick? You should know it. I didn't watch Rick and Morty though. I do not. I watch King of the Hill and I just play video games. That's what I do.
That's 3-zip, baby, as you can see very clearly.
Don't listen to this man. He sits upon a throne of lies. I don't appreciate this, Nolan.
I also added the little 1 in the bottom for our combined failures.
Futurama, give it to me. Come on, please. God damn it.
Honestly, I'm shocked you didn't get that because you watch Rick and Morty, don't you?
Now, you see here, I've watched some Rick and Morty, but it's been years since I have, so I'm really rusty on it.
Rick and Morty.
What?
I remember that from last recording session because I forgot who was here, but they literally said that you need a big intelligence to watch Rick and Morty.
What? Oh my God. I know the song. You get me what you want of me. Mob Psycho, come on. Yeah. Ah! Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a minute because I want to see, because if you'll hear the lyric and I feel like you'll remember the name. Maybe not, because I'm remembering that it doesn't come till the very end of the song. So.
Psycho Force?
Weirdly so close. Weirdly so close.
Okay.
That's Mob Psycho 100.
What are you staring at me? Yes, it's a small psycho. Like, what am I gonna do? Argue?
Like the camera just flipped to me too, and I'm like, why are you all staring at me? Like, yes, that was the answer.
Josh, that was your moment and you messed up.
Remember there being a psycho in the name.
So that's 99 by Mob Choir from Mob Psycho 100.
What?
Yes.
I am about to have a stroke in the middle of this studio. You guys are...
So good. So good. Everyone watch Mob Psycho, please.
Ooh, that's Static Shock. Yeah. Come on, the man with the braids. Come on.
Dang it!
My man Virgil. Come on.
I freaking knew that too. I did a Static Shock. Gosh dang it!
I got goosebumps. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Ooh, don't do that to me. Ooh.
Static Shock was good though.
Oh, that show was amazing.
Static Shock. Honestly, that one was a bit of a toss up, for sure. The beginning kind of threw me off for a quick moment.
It's the Static Shock opening. I don't know the name of the song, but right? Yeah, it is just called Static Shock. Okay.
Static Shock? That was on when you were a kid? Because I had never...
Tail end of us being a kid.
I don't know, Nick. But you're like, man, this is on when I was a kid. Like, we should have seen this. I'm like, I've never heard of this before in my life.
You've never heard of Static Shock?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
Tell me.
I'll just push the button way over here, and then I'll very slowly reach for it when I think I
Don't patronize me, Nolan.
I'm not patronizing you, I'm giving you a bite.
That's One Piece. Ah, never even watched it. I heard Grand Line though. Oh, ew. Now, can I take that point back? I don't want that.
That is One Piece's opening.
Oh, why was I thinking of Joseph Jones? Jesus.
You know, Josh, I did give you a second chance on that because I figured you would at least know this being one of the big three. And then once he said pirates and you didn't get it, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna push the button.
I couldn't hear it because the sound is so low. That's why I kept telling you to turn it up. Like I heard something pirates. That was it.
Open your ears.
I 100% know this one, so I'm gonna give it to you if you can figure out what it is.
Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, so wrong. Keep it playing though. That's some good. He's made a rumble. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, took a bite of gum. That's the One Piece 4 Kids opening, the pirate rap.
I like how you said like, oh, it's 4 Kids version. Oh, can I take that point back?
Yeah,
just give me that nice point.
I don't want that point. I don't want that point. You can have it. I mean, I'm still up, but you can have it.
Yeah, you can have that point. Everyone on the side of the table got that point. So you have a 2-time table.
That's what I do.
Anyway. I heard pirates and that was it. I was about to say, like, what?
What do you think it is? Jack Sparrow's intro
I don't
from
know.
the Caribbean?
Y'all need some like Nickelodeon stuff on here, man, because I didn't watch 4 Kids.
That was like, wow.
Yes!
Danny Phantom though was, man. Remember when there wasn't a good dub for One Piece? Because that was my childhood. Okay, we're officially done.
All
This is
right.
off. Wait, before we're done, wait. 6-0, baby! That's all.
Wasn't actually that bad. Like,
Oh no, it was garbage, but like, I love it.
yeah, like seriously, like
It's literally only good to me because it's what I started with, so it will always be, I will always love it, but I totally understand that it is a garbage dub.
Hey, have you heard of Animation Nation? No? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take you for a ride. Animation Nation is IEP TV's newest show.
dedicated to breaking down, discussing, and sharing anime and cartoons with the entire campus. Some of our best segments include He Did Nothing Wrong, where our crew debates whether a villain's actions were justified or not, Animation Recommendations, where our highly skilled researcher breaks down popular anime series into bite-sized reviews for you to enjoy. Animation Nation's Top 10, a segment that contains our top 10 picks for any topic, from overpowered characters to the most brutal beatdown. And lastly, our Describes You segment, where we tell you how your favorite anime series and character describes your personality.
Sorry, I know it's been a while since I was here. I was too distracted trying to discover more information about a new treasure. The treasure was none other than fruit. Not just any fruit though. I'm talking about a fruit that helped turn average Joes into legends. Fruit that helped inspire the world over and have been both a gift and a curse to use. The fruit I mention are the legendary devil fruit from the legend of the One Piece. So swab the poop deck and pack plenty of lemons and limes as we talk about these fruits of legend. Devil fruit, or curse fruit if you watch the 4Kids version, are not one, but several different fruits. Each of these fruits come in different shapes and styles that range from your basic orb to banana shaped. While we don't know the exact origin of these fruits, it is theorized that all these fruits originate from a being known as the Sea Demon. This beast is rumored to exist in the Grand Line, a current that runs across the middle of the earth going northeast to southwest. While these rumors are scarce, it has some validity since this is the most prominent place to find devil fruit. Admittedly, we still don't know much when it comes to anything in the Grand Line, but we have researchers looking into it. Now it's been over 15 years since I heard from them, but I have high hopes that they will find more information about it soon. Till they return, let's talk about the fruits themselves. Devil fruit gives whoever eats them a range of different abilities depending on the fruit itself. Each of the fruit's powers can be put into 3 categories. Paramecia lets the user manipulate parts of their body. Some examples of these are the Gum Gum fruit that gives the user the ability to stretch their body like rubber. Revive fruit, where after they die, they get resurrected and gain other soul-related abilities. And the Smooth fruit, which makes someone have literally butterfingers and butter legs, and basically their body really slippery. Logia fruit allow the user to alter the form they're in. Some examples of these are the Plum Loom fruit that allows the user to manipulate smoke, Rumble fruit that allows the user to manipulate electricity, and the Light fruit that allows the user to manipulate light. Finally, there is the Zoan fruit. These allow the user to transform into different animals. This could be a partial transformation or human beast form to a full transformation or just beast form. Some of these are the Cow fruit, which can transform the user into either bison or giraffe. The Bird fruit, which allows the user to become a range of different bird types. And the Cat fruit, which, if you can guess, allows the user to become a cat-type creature. Unlike the other categories though, there are other types of Zoan fruit. For example, there is the human fruit that allows animals to become humans or gain human parts. There are also that objects somehow eaten and gained abilities from it, like Dog fruit that allows Mr. Four's bazooka lasso become a Dutch hound. How that happens is anyone's guess. With all these great abilities, there are negative effects for getting them. First, the fruits taste terrible. Second, you can't swim once you eat them. Kind of ironic since most of the users spend their lives at sea. The third is once you die, your body forms into the fruit, which passes on to the next user, which makes sense for its nasty taste. The only exception to this is the Revive fruit. However, this one only allows you to be resurrected once. So if you die a second time, it's over. Now doesn't that just leave a great taste in your mouth? I will leave you here. I'm Mike, and I'll dig up more treasure next time.